Hello, my name is Sebastian. Today I'm going to show you how to work with a horizontal situation indicator instrument to properly land the airplane. I'll be showing you how to solve problems like when you're too high above the glide slope, too far below, or too far to the left or too far to the right of the runway. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to go and take off to start our lesson. Here we go. Wait to about 30 knots, take off, raise the gears. Alright, and now I'm going to fly to the point where we can start seeing how to make corrections to the landing. Okay, so now I'm going to make a left turn, followed by another left turn. First thing I'm going to do is reduce my power. Lower the flaps and then lower the gears. Alright, if you take a look at the horizontal situation indicator, you can see that the arrow that's pointing towards the runway is broken up into two parts now. So you see the line that's over to the left side of the main yellow arrow. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn towards the left so that we can start lining ourselves up with the center line of the runway. Another thing you can also see is that the glide slope indicator, it's showing that we're too high above the runway, so I'm going to have to reduce my altitude a little bit. Easiest way to reduce your altitude is to reduce power. Try to avoid pointing the nose downwards, because doing that will actually cause your descent rate to increase too much. So just reduce the power, and you'll find that gently, by changing the power, you'll find that it actually meets up with the glide slope really well on its own. Okay, so you can see that I've gone too far to the other side of the runway, so now I'm going to try and turn back towards it, as well keeping an eye on the glide slope itself to make sure that we're not deviating too far away from it. So you can see the airport is coming up pretty quickly, so I'm going to have to reduce my power quite a bit because I'm just far too high. And while I'm talking to you, I am distracted, so I'm not keeping up to date on where I am with respect to the center line. So now that I've reduced my power to about 10%, you can see that I'm almost right on glide slope at this point. So increase the power now to level out. Almost exactly at the center line. There we go, the indicator's gone green. It's not perfect, but it's good enough. There we go, a 78-point landing. Not so bad. In this video, I showed you how to work with the horizontal situation indicator to solve problems like being too far above or too far below the glide slope. I also showed you how to correct problems like when you're too far to the left or too far to the right of the runway. I also explained to you how you can use your power to manage your descent rate towards the runway. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you again soon.